4, and 5. Aloha, and welcome back, buddies. I'm Sammy Grayson. Here's me again with my little buddy, Chumbly. Say hi. Bong indeed. And welcome back to Dawntrail. We're spending some time with actual Scene. And, she's got some major fish out of water issues, understandably. Because, you know, it's been 400 fucking years since she was awake. She's having an existential fucking crisis. Forgive me, I didn't mean to talk in the mood. Still, I feel better for having shared my feelings with you. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm not being much of a guide. Don't usually get approached this often. It's quite alright. The people have been through so much, it's only natural for them to seek comfort and assurance from someone they trust. Besides, I was able to relax with a delicious cup of coffee and have a lovely chat with Kokose. I appreciate their understanding. Right then, where to next? We could take a look inside the Nexus arcade, but it can probably wait for when we actually need something. In that case, let's head back to the recreation zone. There's plenty to see on TrueView. Like, you know, the Arcadian. Right. I need to find the nearest teleport spot, which is right over there. Actually, both those seem about equal distance, but whatever. Right. Sorry, reading shout chat. You alright, buddy? He looks pale. We need to find a place for him to rest. Thank you. I was on my way to attend some business. The memory of being killed here came flooding back. The danger's past, I know, but the terror lingers. With all the comfort I've offered others when I work, I can't seem to comfort myself. He must have been, struck down when Zeralja fucking went insane. Well, I mean, more insane. It might have can't shake his fear. Courage has completely deserted me. I want to rally his spirits to recover. Not sure this is the best time for this, but you got this, buddy. I want ice cream. Thank you. I feel better already. Your encouragement was exactly what I needed. But where am I, Manus? My name is Malachite, and I'm an usher. Usher? They're the ones who came to those without long to live, right? But given everything that's happened, I expect your duties have changed. That's correct. We no longer attend to the dying. It's only after they have passed away in their family's care that we convey their remains to a government storage facility. Storage facility? What for? Henceforth, we must inter the deceased. But as the specifics are undecided, the bodies must be kept in cold storage for the time being. Yeah, they're trying to figure out how to dispose of the bodies is, a little harsh. I didn't know. I'd heard there were graveyards over by the submerged city, but, like funerals, burial customs must be long forgotten. Did you have usher duties? If so, we could help. I'm not actually here in an official capacity, so I'm loath to trouble you further. But since you've asked, I shall explain why I've come. I've taken to delivering the personal effects of the departed to their families. Even though the memories have been entrusted to the cloud, I still remember where they once lived. Rule was to dispose of any belongings. To do anything else was strictly forbidden. But it saddened me to see them discarded like waste, so I began secreting away what I could. Of course, I understand that not everyone shares my sentiments, and I leave it to the families to decide what to do with these items. Some accept my deliveries, others reject them. Whether I'm doing the right thing I cannot say, but I feel the families should be given the choice. Oh, they didn't have it before then. It's important to think about what people leave to us. I want to help. Do you want to help too, Kokose? Deliveries happen to be my specialty. Lord knows how many fetch quests we've done. Truly grateful. Now, there are 4 items that can be delivered here in the recreation zone. Leave them in your care. So, here were we looking for? In the meantime, I will head to the residential sector to make deliveries there. After you finish, please meet me back here. I'd like to know the family's reaction. You know, there have been people in Tuliolal who had similar episodes due to the trauma of the siege. Would you mind if I went with Malachite just to keep an eye on him? Only if you can handle those deliveries without me, of course. It's fine, it's fine. I'm sure he'll be happy for the company. So there are 4 items to deliver. Right, 3 for people in Trueview and 1 for someone over by the Neon Stein. Visit them in that order. Might I trouble you to do the talking, Kokose? I fear my voice will betray my identity. Lead the way, we'll be right behind you. Sveen and Galuja are now accompanying you. Yay. Leave. Any extra spots along the way? There sure fucking is. I'm guessing the one over by the neon side is going to lead to something significant. Someone's got their bee on. No, I wonder what happened to well, everyone after fucking tier 1. What you thinking, guys? Discuss truth. The way the buildings are all in a row reminds me of the old castle town. Luckily as it is here, I can see why Oblivion can blend in. The people around Trueview seem scary at first, but most of them are really kind. When I see someone passed out on the street now, I worry if they'll be alright. Alright. Energetic citizen. How's it going, Onion Head? Is there something you need? Wrapped keepsake. Trusted to you by Malachite. This keepsake has been carefully wrapped for delivery. So Malachite sent you. He was very considerate. He offered to bring me the keepsake. He stressed that I didn't have to accept it if I felt uncomfortable. I see why someone would say no, but I couldn't do that. I wanted something that belonged to my parents, who I understand now I will never see again. Having spare souls won't save us from the inevitable. That's always been the case. But now I find myself wondering about this and that. Like how much longer I can afford to muck around with my brothers. But I won't bore you with my ramblings. Thanks for bringing me the keepsake and give my regards to Malachite. Hello. What is it? If you're trying to tell me something I'm not interested in. How about something that should rightfully belong to you? Oh, you brought me the keepsake. Thank you. I've been looking forward to this, hoping that it might help me remember. And no such luck, it seems. The honor is dead, and I'll never become one of these endless Queen's Fiend tells us about. Sad thought. Even so, I'm not sure I want to become endless myself. If they're made by putting your memories into a new body made of ether, doesn't that mean you yourself still have to die first? Yeah, pretty much. The thought of not having to worry about souls was appealing, so I was happy to receive a neo-regulator. Oh, yep, black regulator. But I've only had doubts since then. Queen Sphene herself recommends it. I want to believe that all will be well, but still. Sorry, I need to clear my head. You know, part of me does wish we could, like, kind of get one of those for, like, a non-functioning one for glamour purposes. Hello. Oh, hello, do I know you? Nah, I'm just here to make a delivery. Ah, so this is the keepsake. Truth be told, I've been wavering as to whether or not I should accept it. I mean, it belonged to someone that died. Got me thinking about what we did to Tuliolao. I didn't even know we'd killed so many other people. Until the funeral. What if they decide to retaliate? I'm pretty sure if they were going to do that, they would have by now. Lamati, Wuklamat would never do that. She and everyone in Tuliolao know that my father was to blame for the attack, not the Alexandrian people. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you speak ill of your father. It's just, I can't stop worrying about death. Hearing that they're running out of neo-regulate just makes it worse. I don't know what to do anymore. That's everyone on through you. Let's go to the Neon Stein. I am seeing these, like, fancy ass. Ah, it's from the new Ultimate. Okay. That explains a lot. Oh, yeah. So we're looking at the vending machines? Oh, we are looking at the vending machines. Okay. So you can purchase beverages from these machines. That's wonderful. I always believed that technology should be developed for the benefit of the people. Kindled's favorite energy tonic is a special formula, not like the ones they sell here. I wanted to try one, but Shale wouldn't let me. Honestly, for the best, you don't need it. That is a drink for grown-ups, and not the usual kind. It's for grown-ups that need energy. Bastard, this expensive bike. Talking to me? And here we go. Here's the one that's like actually gonna reject it. Or not. Oh, right, this. Can't say it stirs any memories, but it does feel familiar somehow. You know, you look familiar yourself. Where do I know you from? I've been around. Ah, of course! You're the unenhanced challenger. No, champion! Can't stress how incredible it is. Wait, is he the guy from the base story who was, like, looking for work because the Arcadian was shut down? I can't stress how incredible it is, what you've achieved without using feral souls. It's a genuine honor to meet you. Though, not for the first time, I realize. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was at the infusion station in the government sector. It wasn't my finest moment, as you might recall. You're the Arcadian fighter who is desperate for souls. That's right. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Anyway, seeing as we're meeting properly now, the name's Lathander. I used to fight in the Arcadian, but not anymore. I took Queen Scene's words to heart and found a new job, one where I can put my knowledge of physical conditioning to use. As you know, lots of people were badly hurt when the mechanical soldiers malfunctioned. Yes, malfunctioned. Good. I mean, not good, but good. And I've been assisting with their rehabilitation. Not something I ever imagined myself doing, but here we are. Not many people can help others like you can. I think it's great what you're doing. Thanks. It's encouraging to hear that. There's this fellow who has to learn how to walk all over again. Becoming endless would solve his problems, but he is determined to overcome them the hard way, the body he's got. Seeing that gave me a newfound appreciation for my own body. It's a gift from my parents. A sturdy thing that survived the arena, and I need to take better care of it. I'm the only blue-scaled Hubigo besides my father. Amati once told me of that. I don't know how my father felt about it. There are times where it hurts to think about the things we share. Still, I don't want to lose that. Even if I could look the same as an Endless, I would never throw away this body. Most people would find it hard to do so, I imagine. Just the thought makes me uncomfortable about the whole becoming Endless affair. But I need to get back to work. Nice talking to you, and thanks for the delivery. Well, all in all, that was rather pleasant. Just grab something quick, don't need it. Make for a good vendor fodder, though. I was able to learn more about them and myself. Yeah, with Zeraljagon, you're one of a kind now, kid. A jewel shattered. Oh boy. I believe that takes care of the deliveries. Thank you for taking charge, Kikoze. From what I've seen and heard, it's plain that people held the Queen in high regard. And the simulant has exploited their love and admiration to win over so very many. Come, let us report to Malachite. He should be back at the north of the recreation zone. It's right over there. And boop. And a yup. Honestly, the big thing I'm worried about, like, duty-wise, is not being able to actually do the new duties because I kind of have not been keeping up on my gear. I think I'm still largely using, like, you have maybe an piece of raid gear or two. So, how are things? And yet. Okay, seem to be doing better. Yep, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for your assistance. With this, every delivery I had planned for today is accounted for. Reactions I received were mixed. While some were glad, others decided they did not want the items after all. How was your experience? Everyone accepted their items, but they all felt differently about them. One person couldn't remember the keepsake's owner. Another couldn't stop worrying about their own death. I see. It's difficult indeed to predict how people may behave when confronted with reminders of loss. That all too well. Of late, I've come to believe that we are each of us the sum of the moments we shared with our loved ones. When they passed away and we lost our memories of these people, we lost a part of ourselves. It's a thought that saddens me to no end. If our memories of the departed are no longer to be entrusted to the cloud, I wish that those already taken could be returned to us. I mean, theoretically, they should be able to, shouldn't they? Well, my friends, I must resume my formal duties. My thanks again for your aid. Malachite speaks true. Our memories are what define us. From the path we walked to be where we are. My endless self, I expect, was much alike to me in the beginning. But I cannot become like her no more than she could become like me. If once our paths diverged, so too did our lives and experiences. That's true. Even if we start from the same place, we all have different journeys. At some point, things like our goals and our ways of thinking are bound to change. The endless scene was one possibility. A version of myself who made choices I want to believe I never would. You need to come to terms with the fact that I did, though. Huh? Is that... Oh, no. Please don't tell me she spotted us. She's just standing there, menacingly! Simulant. Oh, Sphene, you better watch your back, girl. She was looking straight at us. I didn't know better. I'd say she wanted us to follow her. I have a bad feeling about this, but we might not have another chance to figure out what she's up to. We're going after her, right? I suppose if we have to. I feel like that's a bad idea, but here we are. I feel like this is the most I've actually been in Solution 9 since base story. The simulant headed into the street over there. The neon sign is that way. Let's hurry. Did you know the little JC? Sorry, reading shout chat again. And for those of you who don't know who little JC is, it is a Lalafell character for one Jesse Cox on YouTube. Go check out his stuff. He does good stuff. In fact, he has a bunch of 14 videos, including some like lore, including a little bit of lore breakdown. Like 2 or 3 lore breakdown videos. It's good stuff. Go check it out. Anyway. So what are we staring at? Did we lose her? Ah, so we're just like staring in a general that way direction. Got it. God, I am extra yappy today.
Not here. Let's press on, if only a little further.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
What the fuck? Damn.
Hey, are you alright?
Okay, I think probably safe to assume she's not an Asian. Who the fuck are you?
She didn't die. Vexing, but expected.
Where the fuck are the rest of the people?
That was about the strongest bolt we can produce within Everkeep. What now?
We obtain more precise measurements. Narrow the range of variables to avoid unnecessary trial and error. That is the most expeditious course of action.
I know that voice.
Was she not the only one to get frozen?
You there! Yes, you!
It's like, bitch, I've been through worse.
We have important business with you.
And now we're just dropping all
We left
pretense.
something in your keeping. The key to interdimensional fusion. You will kindly return it to us, yes?
No, fuck off.
Is that so? What a shame. If I had the key, I wouldn't need to be cruel and turn away so many people. Far more than 5,000 could become endless and know eternal happiness.
Except you already tried that and it did not work.
What? You mean to steal ether from other worlds again?
All is for the sake of his experiments.
Okay, so we have our big bad for this story. For now, I'm just going to call him Il Dottore.
We know that the previous me created the Endless. I pity her. She was forced to attempt the impossible, to turn every soul who dies into an Endless, even though there's no end to them. Admittedly, that was part of the plan. Her desperation would drive her to claim the key and use it, and sure enough, she did just that. I know you had a soft spot for her, Lamachi.
Wow, really bringing out that name.
So for what it's worth, I'm truly sorry. Alas, we are naught more than pawns, pieces in his grand design.
Don't you dare make light of her love for her people. Don't you dare!
Strike me down if you wish. I shall be made anew.
Yeah, Zeralja kind of already tried that. Also us.
And I doubt many would look kindly upon the vow of resolve of Tuliolol if she attacked a neighboring queen, and not for the first time. Would you be willing to accept the repercussions?
Damn you!
What is the objective of these experiments? Better question, who the fuck is this guy?
You're speaking to me. Our goal is to usher in the next phase of mankind's evolution.
Oh, here we go.
Since time immemorial, life has used death to facilitate adaptation in an ever-changing environment. The old and infirm are weeded out, allowing the species to thrive. Generational succession. This has been our survival strategy. Yet, this strategy has long since reached its practical limit. It is outdated. It relies on progeny, which gives rise to unchecked population growth. Resources become scarce, invariably leading to conflict. All the while, death is ever present and robs our species of untold potential. Where man now stands in his evolution, bodies of flesh no longer make sense. What we must strive for next is carefully managed, eternal preservation.
Calyx! You're Calyx, aren't you?
You know him?
The young genius who had mastered electrope technology. He founded the scientific collective known as Preservation and devoted himself to developing a cure for the paralysis which plagued our people.
God, he looks like a fucking ghost.
Calyx, you always had your gaze set upon the future, and I know you do now. But I beg you, do not deceive the people of Alexandria. Do not manipulate them with this imitation forged from my memories. Well, how rude. Yet, whatever you may say, I'm the one whom the people regard as queen. You may have worn the crown for a few years, but now you are no one. Just a frail, fleshy version of me that could die at any moment. The kingdom has no use for such as you.
Our demand is simple. Surrender the key. Refusal will necessitate consequences.
Oh boy. What the cruel thing to say to a Sveen? She's just left speechless. You're alright, Yukose. Forgive me. I was once able to use healing spells, but my long slumber appears to have sapped my magical reserves. It's frustrating to be so powerless, but perhaps I must accept my newfound limitations. Should have her talk to Thancred. He knows a thing or two about getting cut off from your, but that is all something we're going to have to deal with next time, as we are out of time. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you liked the video, leave a like and a comment. If you want to see more, hit subscribe and the bell, and we'll see you guys next time. Play us off, Chumbly.
My left name is Tremendous Savings, Miss America.
Indeed. Bye.